And here's the challenger.
Here's the new look, the rejuvenated, the reinvigorated, the recreated and reinvented Brute, not Bruce, but Brute Macfie. Hammer ever since he came back from his stint back of The Voice. Michael Chavello and the Hammer, Mark Castanini.
Well, I'd just like to once again thank the sponsors that have got behind this great innovative promotion. Of course, Greg Simcoe and Royce from the Queensland BLF. Then we go down the sponsors list. NSS Labour Hire, Paul and Diane Lack of the Lack Group. We've got Betterplex. We've got Hutchinson Builders, Scotty Hutchinson, Prime, Rod Price. Here's a gentleman. And of course, Hanchards and the many, many other great people that have got behind this show. Have a look on the ring mat. You'll see the names. And truly grateful. Of course, the cause, fighting for the cause is what it's been all about tonight. It's the main event. The champion, wanlop sitpholek from Thailand, and the Aussie challenger is here to take the title and bring it back to the Aussie shores.
Bruce Macfie covers up as wanlop drives the right hand up the centre corridor. Macfie looking for the inside thigh kick.
And of course, Josh Sexton and Nugget, Queensland Thai Boxing Promotions, Queensland Evolution Promotions, the men that are certainly doing it in the Australian fight game at the moment, have really put on a showcase stellar event here. The Queensland Convention Centre, as I said in my book, the best venue in the country for kickboxing and boxing.
Inside thigh kick from Brute Macfie. Right hand from wanlop, throws the uppercut. That one went so high that God knocked it back. Macfie pops out the jab, checks a low kick, does wanlop. Uppercut, left hand from Macfie. You can just see the look of intensity on the kisser of Bruce Macfie here tonight. He looks on the money, Hammer. And why wouldn't you be after spending 6 weeks in a house with the likes of Soren Monkonton, John Wayne Park, Yodson Clyde, and all of the rest of the finest Muay Thai fighters from around the world on the Contender Asia?
Well, you know what your measure is, and that I think talking to Macfie, he knows what the measure is. He knows where his standing is amongst the greats, and he puts himself, he rates himself right up there with them all, as he well should.
You'll see in the latest issue of International Kickboxer magazine an interview with Brute Macfie, and he says, on my day, I'll hold my own with anyone in the world, and I'll hold my head up high. And indeed, he wants to prove that here tonight.
30 seconds.
He gave Jason Sherry a shot out of nowhere to dethrone him in Sydney, and he mauled the mauler that night in Penrith, Hammer. We were there ringside. You saw it on Fox Sports, folks. It was a brutal, punishing display, relentless from Macfie.
Well, Macfie's hands, Dennis Brett has done a great job to finely tune Macfie's hands. And we've seen some great boxing fights tonight, but I'm looking forward to seeing Macfie's boxing skills, because they've tuned them up nicely. Super League fighter, wanlop sitpholek is absolutely a globe-trotting Muay Thai fighter who will turn up anywhere at any time and fight anyone.
So if you folks, if you want to stay up to date with all the latest information, sportsblitz.net, go to the New Look International Kickboxer Forum and join the likes of Wayne Parr, the Hammer, myself, Jay and I, Lucy Tui, Mark Pease, Nugget, everyone who is anyone is on the Sports Blitz Forum. High right knee from Preacher, the first real lockdown of this fight so far. And Preacher goes for the dump.
This is what Macfie has to be wary of, because I think in the grapple, wanlop will be stronger than Macfie. Once they clinch up, wanlop is excellent in the clinch, and he will dominate on the inside. Macfie needs to keep this one on the outside, pepper from the outside, and showcase his boxing skills and his kicking skills.
Crossing elbow, left hook there from Macfie. Nice combination from the Breacher. Turning left hook, dances his way back to centre ring. Great footwork here from Brute Macfie. Inside thigh kick from wanlop. Front kick to the midsection. Belly button through the back from the Thai fighter.
Girls from Mischief Promotions, Nathan and the crew, sitting ringside.
Front kick from wanlop. Outside thigh kick to Preacher's rear leg. Nice body shot from Brute Macfie.
ladies now are paying a little bit more attention to the fights.
The lover man with purple hair, Hammer.
Macfie stepped into the centre ring.
He's one of the pin-up boys of Aussie Muay Thai. The Preacher. Ooh, glancing right hand there from wanlop came close. Uppercut, elbow from Preacher, then copped a rib kick.
Of course, these two men are one win apiece. They've fought each other twice before. This is the tiebreaker for one win each.
Really should have been 2 wins to Preacher, though, Hammer.
Well, it was I think the defining point in the first one that wanlop won was that they grappled and clinched up a lot more on the inside. Second time out, Macfie kept on the outside and just made it a point-scoring game and got the win. If he does that again tonight, it'll be interesting to see how it goes. Wanlop, in turn, will know exactly what Macfie's strong points are, so he'll be working on negating that, shutting him down and getting into the clinch and looking for the inside knee and elbow strikes.
Final stages of this round. It's a very close contest. You can see 2 world-class athletes here in centre ring who are not giving up 1 millimetre.
Lightning fast exchanges from both men, and have a look at Macfie open up already.
And here he goes. Brute Macfie opens up like a house of fire. Third round of 5.
Just have a look at the hand skills. Have a look at the work rate of Macfie early.
He is faster than a speeding ticket, and he's got more combinations than a McDonald's menu, has Brute Macfie. Outside thigh kick from Macfie. Body shot from Macfie. Nicely done. And now the brutal one is turning it on overhand elbow. Macfie is starting to pick up the pace. And wanlop has to step it up now. Macfie again just rattles him around the temple. Straight right hand through the guard from Brute Macfie. Uppercut almost went through the ceiling. Short sneaky elbow there from wanlop.
Yeah, you saw that one get on the inside of the guard there of Macfie, looking to do some damage. That's all he needs, wanlop. He only needs millimetres to inflict a devastating cut with that elbow. 3
inside thigh kicks from Macfie. Nicely done. Outside thigh kick from wanlop. Macfie again goes to the inside lead thigh.
And he has been cut.
Over the left eye of Macfie. Doesn't look too bad, though, from our position.
As long as that blood doesn't drip into the eye and affect his vision, Macfie. But not good to be getting a cut over the eye this early in the bout.
Will it be like a target now painted on the brow of Macfie for wanlop to go after? Step across, elbow from wanlop. Checks a low kick, does Brute Macfie. Good outside thigh kick from the Aussie.
You've got to score all those outside chopping thigh kicks from Macfie. Rapid fire hand work and constant work rate the whole way, Macfie.
Probing right hand from wanlop. Checks the inside thigh kick. Macfie again the hands. Puts the exclamation mark with the leg kick. Uppercut from Macfie. Didn't connect for him.
See Brett the Butcher Zanchetta there sitting ringside with Mr. C, Michael.
Love the Butcher. Hammer, one of my favourites.
Classic ring entrances of all time.
Oh, the Mad Cow.
Only been taken, just slightly overtaken by some of the Pink Daddy's ring entrances.
If they were naked cows, Hammer, he'd still be holding #1 position. Inside thigh kick from wanlop. Nicely done from the Thai legend.
30 seconds remaining in round number 3.
Macfie, right hand, left hook, inside thigh kick. Caught him a little south of the border. Left round kick from wanlop, shoots out the front kick, parries the round kick. It's been a good clean fight so far. The Murph hasn't really had a lot to do, has a lot to say.
Keeps them busy, the Murph, keeps them working.
End of the round, we go to the